out the different types of cloth diapering systems. That is so overwhelming. When I began doing my research, I was literally going down a rabbit hole about all the different types of cloth diapering methods that are out there, and really trying to figure out what works for me, what am I going to feel most comfortable with, and what just makes the most sense. So we're going to start from what may be the cheapest option to what may be the most expensive option. Before we get into the different methods, let's understand how cloth diapering works. So cloth diapering is composed of two components, an absorbent component and a waterproof component. So the outer layer of the cloth diaper is waterproof. No matter what method you go with, you need to have that waterproof outer part to make sure that the leaks don't go all over your baby's clothes or, you know, the bed or what have you. So it has to be composed of a waterproof portion and an absorbent portion to make sure that whatever you're using is wicking away any wetness and feces from your baby's bottom. So all cloth diapers are going to consist of those two. So the most affordable option to cloth diaper is getting a waterproof outer layer. So an outer layer looks like this. It's just a waterproof styled diaper. Has snaps on it to put around the baby, but there isn't any fleece or any absorbent material on the inside. So this is going to be a waterproof outer layer. And then using literally whatever you have at home as the absorbent portion. Yes, people use old t-shirts, people use flannel receiving blankets, right? People use whatever they have at home as the absorbent layer and then put this outer on the baby. So that's going to be the cheapest option. Why? Because these can be cut up. They can be, you know, you can make multiple out of them. These are cheaper. This is going to be your cheapest option in going the cloth diapering route. So essentially what you do, if you were going to use this method, you'll grab whatever absorbent material you're going to use, grab your outer layer, and you're going to need to invest in these babies. Some people can use old school safety pins. That's what we used to use before. But this is a cool, innovative alternative to safety pins. They're called snappy babies, and they kind of look like this. It's a little T, and on the inside you have these little claws. It's plastic. It's not, I mean, it can scrape your skin if you touch the baby with it, but it doesn't go on the baby. It goes on the outside of this. So I'm going to use my friend here. His name is Chimai, and we're going to use him as our baby dummy. So I'm going to take the cloth diaper. Now, I'm not going to get into the logistics of different ways that you can fold this. They have fancy names for them or what have you. I'm just going to fold it around him to give you a sense of how you would use it on a baby. So this is essentially how it would look after you snapped it around your baby. Obviously, if this is a method that you want to use, invest in doing some research on different types of ways that you can fold the absorbent portion and snap it down. This is a way that I found was easiest for me to remember. And so this is what it would look like. Now, you can't leave baby like this because it will go right through the cloth, which is why we need our waterproof outer layer. So this is essentially what it would look like once the outer layer is on. Most, well, actually all cloth diapers will have an adjustable snaps where you can make it tighter over here, and you can make this even shorter for younger babies. So you can snap, these will be snapped. And so it kind of makes it tighter and smaller. So this is an outer with any other absorbent material that you can find, and that's a wrap. This is the easiest, cheapest way to cloth diaper. If you wanted to use this method but you didn't want to find your own absorbent material to use, there are things that are called pre-folds. Now, pre-folds are already made up. They're specifically made for cloth diapering. It's kind of like a fabric, just like a flannel, but this middle portion here, if you can, I don't know if you can tell, there's 3 pieces, 1, 2, 3. This middle portion that would essentially go right in the middle of the private parts of the baby is double layered, or sometimes triple layered, but it's made to be thicker and be able to absorb more. So another aspect to consider with cloth diapering is absorbency. Are you able to customize the absorbency, which we're going to get into in just a second. So obviously with this fitted method, whatever you can, you're not limited to what you can put in here. So that allows you to customize the absorbency. Maybe I need 2 layers, 2 blankets, 2 t-shirts. Maybe I need to stuff it with a liner of some sort, which I'll show you later on. This middle portion is super thick, and you're going to fold it in the same way that you fold this flannel. Again, the difference is that these are specifically made for cloth diapering, and they're designed in a way to add a little bit more absorbency. You can also put an additional absorbent pad in the middle for your babies. I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. So this is a cloth diapering pad. Some people buy these, so you can buy extra pads, you can buy extra fitteds. Put the pad in the middle if you need some more absorbency as they get older and use the bathroom more, and go ahead and put it on your baby in the same fashion using a snappy, and then you're going to put the waterproof outer part. Now a step up from that, in the same method of a waterproof outer layer and an absorbent inner layer, is going to be fitteds. So these are fitteds, and what fitteds are is pretty much a fitted diaper. It comes in different sizes by weight sometimes, and you buy the size that your baby's at right now. So this is a fitted diaper, size 1, and it fits 7 pounds to 17 pounds. So this is what it looks like. And so this looks like a diaper, but it needs to be combined with a waterproof liner. So I have, this comes with a set. This brand is called Assembly Baby. I'll go through brands at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. But this is essentially what a fitted diaper looks like. So it's an absorbent fitted diaper inside a fitted waterproof liner. And so people, you're like, why do people just go with the option of having 2 pieces to put on? It allows for you to buy less of these and more of these, of whatever it is you're putting in the inside, and you can reuse the outer portion. So it does alter the cost a bit. It can be a bit cheaper because when it's all sewn together is why the prices go a little up. So we're going to get into the all-in-one diapers in just a second. So this is a step up from using receiving blankets. Then you had using pre-folds. Now you have using fitteds. So it's a little step up from that. And so the fitted is comprised of what looks like a diaper liner that kind of looks like this, but it's sewn in to the material, and everything is absorbent, the entire pad. And so you would put it on like so. Right? Pretty easy, right? You don't have to figure out any fancy folds. You don't need a snappy. You just put it on and snap. Something that we're mostly used to using a disposable. Put it on and you put the little wings over and you're done. Excuse me, and you're done. Same thing with the fitted diapers. Again, you would need to get these in different sizes though, as opposed to the other ones where you can just adjust it to your baby. These are not adjustable. Once the baby grows out of this size, you would need to buy the next size up in the fitted diaper. So that's something to consider. And then you would put the outer. This is what it looks like. In the diaper communities, babies who are cloth diapers are called fluffy butts because their butts always look so fluffy and packed with fabric. They kind of look cute running around and waddling with their fluffy butts. But this is what it will look like. So those are the options that might be the cheapest on the spectrum. And